Hey, I'm Victor, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
No question that both these squads have a bright future. Brent, their lineups are brimming with talented young players.
So good, so young, and still hungry. But the best thing about it, Kevin, is that they're continuing to improve. And so they're making all the right steps in the right direction.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Johnson is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Lopez in at the 5.
Clearly a foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Passes to McCollum. Inside. Here's Johnson. Williamson trying to free himself up. That's good from Johnson on the assist by McCollum.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession. And then C.J. getting slick.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, won yet in 2 meetings against this team, but Coach says he expects a different story tonight. He expects them to attack more offensively and worry a little less about waiting for the perfect shot. We'll see if that approach lets them win this first game in the season series. Kevin?
Great work, DA. So at the top of their to-do list, Greg, generate buckets.
Yeah, you can get all the stops in the world, but it does you no good if you're not scoring on the other end.
Got to think on top of the game plan, it's about sharing the basketball. If they do that, they'll be just fine.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Ingram, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shot's good.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome balance there from Ingram on the play. Even after the contact, able to absorb it.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Now here's Morant. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectation. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. With the teardrop, C.J. McCollum with the rebound. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the Grizzlies
Can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
That was your Grizzlies.
Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Montgomery. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson looking around. Here's Juzang. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's McCollum. And he lays it straight in. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Montgomery, the pass to Juzang. And a miss there on the triple. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 15-3 run. Here's Williamson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Juzang, good. Juzang's got 6 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And taken away by Johnson. And now the Pelicans on the break. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Ingram. 5 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Celtics. Montgomery, the pass to Morant. Here's Juzang. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Juzang's got a couple of threes now in the first for Memphis. Johnson outside. Ingram outside. McCollum passes to Ingram. And here is Williamson. Johnson at the elbow. Trying to get open is Lopez. Johnson's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Morant. The teardrop falls in.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Now here's Williamson. 9 points last game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Morant passes to Montgomery.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Pass to Valanciunas.
Yo, watch it.
Montgomery. He's covered by Ingram. Shoots from 12. And no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
The pass to Juzak. Back to Morant. Drives to the hoop. To the right side. It's stolen by Johnson.
And not usually what we see from him. 3 turnovers already in the game.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Montgomery. He's covered by Ingram, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
And it's in there.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Passes it to Montgomery. Here's Bagley. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Cullen passes to Ingram. Here's Williamson. That shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now, here's Johnson. In the game against Boston, very impressive.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. And here's Morant. Again, Memphis.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Pass to Ingram. Back to McCollum. And here is Johnson. Five on the clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's got 18 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now the pass to Montgomery. Floats it up there for Morant. Now McCollum. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Johnson's from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one. Morant passes to Montgomery. Jackson finds Bagley. It's Morant in the corner. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 7 points in the game.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Pass to McCollum. Johnson outside. Good. Johnson's got 23.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 16. Pass to Montgomery.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Morant. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Johnson kicks to McCollum. Shoots over Morant. Here's Williamson. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Now here's Jackson. 26 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around. And he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Johnson for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Pass to Montgomery. Bagley with the ball. The pass to Morant. Will it go? That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Morant's got 10 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And that one's good. Ingram.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Johnson with the jam.
A smart play, signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
Morant passes to Montgomery. Over Ingram. Off target on the 15-footer at the end of the first quarter. What a blowout already in this one.
23.
New Orleans on top, just dominating this one. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Brandon Ingram, and it's Johnson in at the shooting guard. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics was outstanding. He had an impressive number of points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Here's Juzang after the made shot from Johnson. Memphis moving it around. Lets it go. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Stevenson outside. On the wing, Daniels. Lets it go from 14. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Shoots from 14. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Juzang's got 11 points.
Hey, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The Grizzlies have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Juzang and taken away by Johnson. To the inside, Stevenson. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Here's Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 36.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Passes it to Juzang. Shoots. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Johnson outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
It's tipped. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
First one falls for him. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for New Orleans. Green comes in for Brandon Ingram. Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now, here's Clark. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. No coverage that time.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Back to Morant. To the wing on the left. To the middle. No good from Valanciunas.
Yeah, I can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And it's Memphis on the break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Juzang. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
New Orleans ball.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Johnson dishes to Daniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The Grizzlies have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Back to Morant. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 16 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though. It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
McCollum's checked in for Johnson.
Substitution, C.J. McCollum.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Pelicans on top, opening up a huge gap.
43, the Pelicans, 8.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world played this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Jackson and Valanciunas, the lengthy post pair. Then there's John Morant, and it's Montgomery in at the 3. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. No good from Valanciunas. New Orleans has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Johnson inside. Jackson on him. Williamson trying to free himself up. And the shot is good. Johnson's got 46 points. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. McCollum against Morant. And the pass to Montgomery. Looking to end his cold spell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, easy call.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Morant passes to Montgomery. Here's Juzang. Drills the three-pointer. Juzang's got 15.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Johnson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pelicans have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Morant against McCollum. Morant outside. Basket good. Morant's got 21 in the game.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Morant passes to Montgomery. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
McCollum finds Lopez. Johnson from outside. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Pelicans foul. Zion Williams.
The Grizzlies have had a disappointing game so far from the line, only 3 free throws made. And he makes the
At the
first.
line for your Grizzlies. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
That's
foul.
on Jaren Jackson.
Second team foul.
The Pelicans have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Johnson.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Morant passes to Jackson. Over Williamson. Here's Valanciunas. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Here's Johnson. And good. There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Juzang. Morant with it. He's got 21. Passes it to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Johnson from outside. And finished off by Williamson.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability. Gets over the defense and easily finds the rim.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Morant. Jackson. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Williamson against Jackson. Williamson kicks to Ingram. And he makes the bucket, gets the...
Having an easy bucket in the paint.
Brandon Ingram.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Bagley the pass to Juzang. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Down low. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And did they really just pull that off?
I think they did, Greg. Astounding play. The Grizzlies have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Grizzlies shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Pass to Juzang. Shoots over Johnson. Juzang can't hit. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Cullen passes to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Johnson down low, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. The pass to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Bagley. And he gets it to go. Bagley's got his second bucket of the night.
Going to have to do more to shut down Bagley.
Morant against McCollum. Pass to Johnson. Lopez right side. Kicks it out to McCollum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Jaren Jackson.
C.J. McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league, and it has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being one step ahead of the defense.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Green's checked in.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Outside Williams. It's stolen by Johnson. For the finish. Again, what an avalanche. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Williams. He kicks it to Bagley. Passes it to Williams. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Lopez finds Johnson over Williams. And Juzang pulls it down. Juzang's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley punishing the defense that time.
New Orleans gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Johnson down low. He's guarded by Williams. Missed inside. Grizzlies have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Outside Williams to the inside. Williams. And the shot goes down. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And Johnson with the stop.
So far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They host the Clippers after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Juzang. 19 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Pulls up. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the layup is good.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Juzang. He's guarded by McCollum. Two points. That one goes.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
C.J.
Oh,
McCollum.
he's a great shooter who can just make plays for others. McCollum with a nice assist that time.
And here are the Grizzlies now.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's
in the
Juzang.
third. 2 minutes.
Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he can communicate that quite.
Substitution on the court. At the line for your Grizzlies, Jonas Valanciunas. At the line for one.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a three in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Johnson, and it's Torres in at center.
Ball. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Wall. Memphis moving that ball around and finished off by Williams.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
New Orleans has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's the pass to Dozier. Stevenson finds Johnson. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Williams. And for Memphis, they're shooting around 41% on the night. Mora, that's good. New Orleans dictating the flow. Stevenson passes to Torres. Here's Johnson. Williams with the block. Morant against Stevenson. Back to Morant. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Nora. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Got a hand on it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Dozier. Lobbed up there for Johnson. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Morant against Stevenson. Here's Clark. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're up. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. .135 left in the game. Johnson down low. He's against Williams. And it goes down 2 points. 70 points for Johnson.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Johnson.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And, boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Johnson surveying the floor. Whoa, with a block. They get it back. Clock at 4. Johnson can't hit.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Nobody near Williams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
The feed now to Johnson. One-on-one here. Here's Nora. Another shot. It's rebounded by Dozier. And here's Stevenson. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover here.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.